Get in my dojo and fight me!
Hello everyone, welcome to part 4 of River City Girls 2. Today we're gonna take a look at Marian, and goddamn, she's jacked!
Radical.
She's jacked!
Spectacular.
And I tried my best. It seems like bringing Marian to Jimmy's dojo does not constitute familial flavor text. He just says the same thing as any other time. But getting back to Marian as a playable character, her fighting style is heavily based on professional wrestling. Plenty of punching, elbow strikes, headbutts, grabbing, lots and lots of grabbing. She's pretty hands-on, I will say that. You would think she would be the slowest character in the game because of the grappler style, right? Nope, she's just as fast, if not faster, than the other characters. And this is what makes Marian the most overpowered broken character in this whole entire game. Her speed along with her strength. And there's also one throw where Marian grabs the opponent by the legs and swing him around and around and around. It's Antonio Cesaro. It's the Cesaro swing. And also, just like Misako, there are no real gimmicks to Marian's attacks. It's just fists of fury.
Feels like we've been walking forever.
This looks like a good place to chill when we need a break.
You mean inside these creepy abandoned circus cages?
Sure. What's safer than a cage?
Home? But we're a ways away from home. Anyway, let's take this stuff off of Kyoko and put it on Marian. It's weird that we can't give the stuff to Marian in her hands without putting it in the storage first, but whatever. This is better than no storage at all like in the first couple of games. Junk it up. Man, the burger and fries is definitely going to ruin the physique. The audacity. Or should I say, hapdacity. Also, this is a really fucked up scenario. Marian's like, what, 20s to 30s? And these are teenagers. We're beating up on teenagers. You know what I say? Fuck them teenagers. They were trying to beat us up first.
So fate has brought you here. Enter, my child.
Oh my god, what's with the old lady's voice? Oh right, this is the haunted episode of River City Girls 2. Damn. That's pretty much Flatirons in a nutshell. It's the haunted episode.
Alright, twerps. Me and Junior here will help you out. He seems to think you're good people.
That's another mercenary for hire. He brings his baby into combat. And Junior is just adorable. But I don't use Berserker or Berserker Junior. In fact, I don't use any of the helps for hire. They're just there. They're just like the stranger danger guy from the first part. Anyway, we got new enemy types. These Harry Potter wannabe looking characters are called LARPers. They attack by using fireballs and magic crap. And a skateboard. Wait, what? This skateboard is new. So it's Harry Potter meets Marty McFly. That's good to know. McFly form! Ah! I love that freaking trilogy. Back to the Future is honestly the best trilogy ever made in my opinion. There is never a dull moment in any of those films, except for maybe the 1955 portions of Part 2, but even then.
What are these things? Ghosts?
I don't believe in ghosts.
Yeah, but they're right there.
So? Doesn't change my core beliefs about the supernatural. Anyway, this seems like a pretty safe place to chill, too, because...
If you say, because nothing's safer than hanging out with ghosts, I will strangle you.
Well, I won't say it now.
Voice acting in this game is really hilarious. Right there!
We got here. Come on,
Anyway, welcome to the sauna. Or jacuzzi. Oh, this is a sauna. This is a sauna. I don't know why it's marked as a jacuzzi, but whatever. You can either get a sauna for yourself, or if you're playing with teammates, you could get a sauna for everybody. I forgot to mention this, and this was a problem in the first game that was fixed in the sequel. There is now online multiplayer. I think it's only 4 players for the online play, but for the couch co-op, it's all 6 players at once. So if I want to play my buddies back in Pennsylvania, I can finally do that. I find it strange that the first game did not support multiplayer at all. It didn't come out too long ago. And even stranger is that Streets of Rage 4, which came out a couple months after River City Girls 1, there was a hole there. Streets of Rage 4 did have online multiplayer. So why not the first game from 2019, which every game and their mother had online multiplayer at that point? Oh god, this part. This part is a maze. The good thing is previously visited areas will be marked on screen. So it's not too bad, but it's still a freaking maze and a beat 'em up.
I think we're lost.
We're not lost.
Do you know where we are?
No. But that's not the same as being lost.
We might be going in circles. Or squares, I guess. But in a circle shape too.
Just keep moving.
Yeah, everybody loves mazes, especially that one in the Lion King game. That was obviously sarcasm. Nobody likes these.
What if we can't find our way out of these woods and we die here?
I'll have no regrets.
None?
Well, I mean, maybe getting lost and dying in some creepy woods. But that's it. Okay, we might actually be lost now.
See?
Don't gloat. Nobody likes a know-it-all.
There's very little I know about what's going on right now.
With you there, Kunio. Rather be anywhere else but here. But I will admit the maze is at least courteous enough to indicate what pathways you've been through before. So the maze in and of itself is not too bad, I just hate mazes with a burning passion. Yet, I still love Metroidvanias, how's that make sense?
There's no way we could get lost this fast. Someone must be casting a spell on us or something.
What? You got lost in school the other day.
Yeah, but those hallways are long. They all look the same.
How does Marianne know that Kunio got lost at... What?
Finally, we made it out.
See? Told you we weren't lost.
Or maybe we were so lost, we got unlost from wandering around.
That doesn't make any sense.
Neither does your dialogue. Marianne will refer to herself as Marianne, or her other self. It's completely in the third person. And I think the game does that on purpose. Welcome to the campground. There's going to be another store here, but this is where the other bus stop is. That way you don't have to trek through the lost woods again. The fire is a stage hazard, so the players and the enemies will get burned if they touch that area. My fur to prey. Oh my god. Just like with the other games in the series with the River City moniker, the death dialogue boxes from enemies pop up. And as usual, they're always hilarious. I think that's where the AVGN games got that idea from, but the AVGN games are way, way more vulgar than this. Anyway, let's check out this area's shop and see what they have.
Please look around.
Don't break anything.
Oh, it's just a music shop. Okay, cool. Oh wait, Roxy's theme. Roxanne Richter?
Nice, Bruce.
No, it's just some other character named Roxy in the River City Games lineup somewhere along the timeline.
Anytime.
I say somewhere in the timeline because this whole damn series is a goddamn mess. And that's even with the Double Dragon stuff. Or at least the way forward interpretation, so starting with Neon. Maybe. I don't know if the older games still count as canon or not. If the older games are canon, then Marianne would be in her 60s by now. She's an old grandma! But that's besides the point.
Look, creepy vines everywhere, just like Marian described.
This must be near where she passed out. Come on, let's keep going.
You are Marianne, that cheerleader 6 feet under. This game makes no sense.
What is this place? It looks like some kind of skeleton market.
Because it is! Welcome to the
skeleton market.
I just said that.
I know, you're very perceptive.
Yep, yes I am. Or at least I like to think I'm perceptive. Anyway, the skeleton market has a bunch of different shops with Shadow Billy here from the second Double Dragon game. Again, there's no special dialogue for Marian in particular. It's just whatever at this point. But there's going to be a couple of useful items in these shops. So be sure to buy the stuff. If you have the money, of course.
Hey, you're that skeleton who greeted us when we first arrived.
'Tis true, 'tis I.
You're not going to talk like that the whole time, are you?
Well, I like to bring a certain level of panache to my salesmanship, but if you're not having it, I can tone it down, sure.
What is this place?
We sell unusual goods, ones you would never find in a traditional market.
Our local pawn shop has a lot of weird things for sale.
Well, yes, maybe a bit of overlap there, but can they beat our prices?
Probably.
Oh. Well, we were forced to set up shop here after the witch Blaire banished us in the most inhumane manner.
Well, you're not human, right?
No, technically, but people could still act a little kinder towards the skeleton vendors. What's worse is Blaire stuffed my tarot cards into a t-shirt launcher and shot them out across the woods. I'm near powerless without them.
We can help you find them.
What? No, we've already got too much on our plates.
Oh, glorious! They should be nearby. Look for glowing, floating cards. Find them all and you'll be repaid in both goods and a very big smile from yours truly.
Great, looking forward to that. Come on.
We'll find your playing card, skeleton guy.
Here's another side activity that revolves around, Easter egg hunting. Or more specifically, tarot cards. I'm not doing this. I'm not looking for tarot cards. Well, I found that one by accident, but that's the only one I'm gonna find.
Well, hello there.
Wait a minute, this guy's named Pop. The other guy's named Snap. Oh, please don't tell me there's another guy named Crackle. That would be so obviously on the nose. But then again, it's this game's brand of humor.
I found one of those carrot cards.
Tarot cards.
What's a tarot?
I'm not sure, just keep looking.
I don't even know how you get carrot out of tarot. Let's go through the courtyard again. There's going to be a person waiting for us at the gate. And he may be familiar if you played the previous game or Double Dragon Neon. As soon as we get the hell over there. There's a whole bunch of mudslides in this area, so it will take you a bit. As well as the graves themselves, they act as bombless pits of sorts. Well, what do we have here? I'm pretty sure Marian just punched this guy in the dick before.
With the golden cat.
What's up, Bone Daddy?
Oh, you know, just getting by. Taking it one day at a time. You know how it is, right?
I mean, we're not creepy skeleton monsters, but yeah. Otherwise we can relate.
And what, pray tell, are the two of you doing deep in these haunted woods?
We're helping our friend Marian find out who put her under a spell.
Marian, you say? Oh, geez, never heard that name before. Is it a name?
You're hiding something, aren't you?
Fine, you've got me, I'll talk. But only because you've been loyal customers, and I respect that. Back when I was more of a supervillain and less of a purveyor of fine goods, I tussled with the Lee brothers a few times.
Let me guess. You kidnapped Marian to get their attention.
Bitch,
Well,
what?
that was generally how it was done back then. But she taught me a real lesson. I could still feel her fist in my gut. Ooh, indigestion.
Did you put a spell on her?
I would never! I mean, maybe back then if it had occurred to me, but it didn't. So now I just sell trinkets and impulse items. Speaking of, are you two in the market for any snacks, appliances, or rare forbidden treasures?
Nope, unless one of them can get us through these vines.
Ah, for that you'll need ghost peppers. About 6, I'd say.
What's a hot pepper gonna do to magic vines?
No, a literal ghost pepper. They're the ghosts of peppers prematurely eaten.
This town is so strange.
Indeed. I saw some ghost peppers floating around here quite recently. I'm sure you could find some if you look around.
good God. Marian referring to herself in the third person is freaking weird. Anyway, the goal here is to collect 6 literal ghost peppers for Skullmageddon. Complete with a Ghostbusters reference as well as a Danny Phantom reference. I feel like I've seen ghost peppers before. The area to start is going to be the entrance to Flatirons. As you can see, the ghost trap is right next to the completionist graffiti. Yeah, that dude. Anyway, you pick up the trap and the ghosts will spawn in.
Looks like a little haunted pepper acting spooky, so I guess so.
You still have to beat the ghost peppers up in order to get them grounded and into the trap. Which is easier said than done because sometimes the hit detection does not want to work. Come on, hit him. There we go. In you go.
Gotcha. How many of these things we need?
5 more.
Got another one. They're actually...
Sweet. Or should I say spicy? Ooh.
And haunted. Don't forget that part.
There's gonna be more ghost peppers on the screen to the right. And speaking of Ghostbusters, the Xbox 360 game as well as the HD remaster, pretty damn good, I will admit. It's definitely better than the NES game. And the Genesis game. Oh, the Genesis game is not bad, it's just really confusing and bizarre. So play the newer Ghostbusters games. Or just the Xbox 360 version. Anyway, we have more ghost peppers haunting the local area, making fast food spicier for the average taste buds. Oh, those cruel bastards. Even though I love spicy food. That is actually true. Whenever I go to Popeyes or KFC or freaking Chick-fil-A, I always get their spicy chicken.
I got one. Here, take it. I hate spicy things.
No one's asking you to eat it.
That's good because I never would.
Kunio, on the other hand, is a square because he hates spicy foods. And therefore, he sucks.
Gotcha. How many is that so far?
12, I think? Or maybe 3.
You're not helping.
Well, don't ask me to count. I hate peppers.
You're not doing shit, Kunio. Anyway, to the right here, and we'll be greeted with this Ferris wheel area that was actually in River City Zero. Only except there's a stupid as hell bottomless hole here now. Blocking won't save you, buddy. Out of my face! This may be the first time that Marian is playable in a River City / Kunio game, but this does not mark the first time she's playable at all. She was playable in the Double Dragon fighting game on the Neo Geo, and I think that was the only other time. Actually, come to think of it, that new Double Dragon... that new Double Dragon game, Double Dragon Gaiden, she's playable in that too. Dude, what the hell? I keep falling off the edge. And from what I can tell from the footage I've seen, Marian has guns in that game. And not these types of guns, I'm talking about actual guns.
Number 5. Ugh, my hands are starting to burn.
See? They're horrible.
At least you don't get crushed by the cars in this game. Well, I don't think you can get crushed by the Ferris wheel cars in Zero either. They just push you out of the way. And serve to be a nuisance. Really? Just get in there. Oh, god damn it, no! Now the pedestrians are just looking at Marian like she's a loon or something. For valid reasons, but still, gotta keep up appearances. Time to send you back to the Phantom Zone, buddy. Fucking car. Please just go away.
That's 6.
That was a painful experience. I think my eyes are burning. Yep, I'm getting secondhand exposure from those ghost peppers. That's how much it sucked.
Weird. That furniture is floating. Mine doesn't do that. Seems kinda evil.
Right. I hate it.
Bad art. You mean old creepy painting, stop that!
Castlevania reference? Or at the very least, Rondo of Blood, I don't know. Anyway, we have to beat up the paintings and furniture, as well as zombies that will drop in on occasion. This area kind of expects you to know how to use air combat, which is easy. You just jump up and then press the attack button in the air. Each character has their own combos in the air, and you can get more combos from the dojos. Marian, Misako, and Ricky have the best mid-air combos, but I think that's a matter of opinion. It's really just keep this guy off the ground as much as you can type of deal. Zombies don't get knocked over, but they do get stunned rather easily. So if you keep him in a combo of any type, you're good. At the very least, the paintings don't fight back here. Let's get back to Skullmageddon so we can open that gate. Here we can read the gravestones, they're pretty hilarious. Lazy bum. Here lies lazy bum. At least it's not Link. Still don't even know how Link died in Final Fantasy 1, but okay then.
Is it working?
I think so. Looks like they were pretty spicy after all.
And haunted. Do you think they die using them like this?
Best not to think about it.
Maybe they become ghosts of ghosts.
Yeah, let's go with that.
How does that even work? Is there an afterlife after the afterlife?
What's going on? I feel weird.
Yeah, I've got a really bad headache all of a sudden.
And our HUDs are getting all glitchy.
Shh, we're not supposed to be able to see those.
Right, sorry.
The fog here is just a high bombless pit, and there's only one bombless pit in this area. The bombless pit is around here, maybe a bit further up. Yeah, here it is. Here's the bombless pit, and now I should be good. The game will throw in some dickish design every now and then like that, including with the HUD, even though I can still tell what's going on with the HUD.
This looks like the place that the other me described right before she passed out.
Great. So can we get out of here before what attacked her comes for us?
Too late.
Wonder how Don's doing. Oh right, he's recording a Let's Play. See, a third person talking so weird. Who does Marian think she is, The Rock? The guys with the symbols can be a bit annoying because they can teleport places. Aku is their name, and I'm pretty sure that's a Samurai Jack reference. That is seriously a Samurai Jack reference if ever I seen one. It's about high time we go into the mouth. As soon as we beat up everyone, of course. Which is just these two guys remaining, so not too bad. You see, Marian beating up the whole town makes sense, because she's a brick house. The other characters, you're going to have to suspend your disbelief. Especially for Kyoko's case. How the hell does a dab even hurt?
What are you two doing here? Can't you see outsiders aren't welcome?
We didn't see a sign.
The dozens of ghosts, ghouls, and mazy forest wasn't a clue?
Well, I guess in hindsight...
Anyway, what do you want? I'm very busy. Unless you've got cash, then I'm slightly less busy.
Did you cast a spell on our friend Marian?
Dunno, I cast lots of spells. Describe her?
She looks just like me.
Yeah, I did. But only because I was paid to do so, so don't get all on my case about it. How'd you two know about that anyway?
We broke her out of the spell.
You what?
Were we, not supposed to do that?
Do you have any idea how expensive that spell was? It required rare artifacts that are not cheap. And with my stupid guarantee, now it comes out of my pocket to cast it again. I swear, I told that demon we shouldn't offer that.
Well, you could just not put her back under a spell.
Don't tell me how to do my job, okay? I'm a lot better at what I do than whatever the hell you two do.
We punch and kick people.
Sometimes wrestling moves, too.
Cute. And how, pray tell, did you break my spell over Marian?
With punching and kicking.
And wrestling moves, like we said.
Well, that's very annoying and rude. And now I'm gonna have to destroy you both. So don't take it personally, but also don't fight it, because I've got a terrible headache right now. Ugh, just like leave or whatever.
Blaire. This boss fight, it's alright. I like the boss theme because it reminds me of Cuphead, but here's the gimmick. Blaire will use tarot cards to her advantage, and mixing two cards will give her different attacks. This particular combo, the Magician, is just death from above with lasers, or dark force energy. And the one on the right, which I think are just a bunch of cats' faces, white cats' faces, or a teacup? I don't know. Those are dices. Whenever you see that, Blaire will bounce dice across the room. You also got LARPer enemies trying to run defense, but they're weaker than the average LARPer. Judgment, and whatever that other card on the right is. I forgot what Judgment does, but whether or not Misako ends up getting stomped out by Kyoko is up to player skill. Or whether or not you have two players. Okay, it seems like Judgment is just an ice attack. Slows the player down, you move like a slug. And yes, Blaire is invincible during this die attack. Yay. Can I hit you in your stupid gothic face? Oh, what's this attack? Okay, Hospi and Mami and the Lovers. And, is that supposed to be River City Zero, or the original cartridge for Shin Neketsu? Wait, no, that's not the case, because those are Famicom controllers, so it's probably one of the NES games. Damn it, freaking dice. Again with the Magician. Again. Honestly, I think the Magician one is the easiest attack to avoid, so please keep doing that. Oh no, it's the Judgment again. And I gotta avoid this ice attack, which looks like it homes in on you, so no good, no good. Oh, maybe I can avoid. No. Great, now I'm frozen again. Marian can fight through her codes, and so can you. If you believe hard enough. Actually, this boss fight is not too bad. It just takes a bit because Blaire likes to teleport all over the place.
Sliced it. Prepare to die, I guess.
The Death card is a move that Blaire will pull out on her final health bar. She spawns zombies. Lots and lots of zombies. And they're just about as useless as they look. Just as long as she doesn't prolong the fight by pulling more cards, I should be good. This does sound like a Cuphead theme, though. Modernish Cuphead. Only you take out the devil and put in... Well, Blaire may be the devil in disguise. You never know. Oh, come on. Last round? Maybe? She keeps getting away so quickly. I would say this is the only boss in the game that does this, but... the next boss coming up is, she's even worse. She is even worse than this one. I made a mistake. 2 bosses from now. Next boss is not that bad, but the one afterwards is just pain in the ass territory.
Judgment.
Come on, Blaire. Come on. Oh, not the dice attack again. So many elemental attacks. I didn't know I was playing a Avatar The Last Airbender game. Or Captain Planet, even though I'm not finding any heart in this scenario. Oh, the world. What's this move? Oh, right, it's a whole bunch of fireballs from above. Let's just kill her. Or not, since she's gonna clam up again. Can I finish this stylishly like I did the last time? Nope, but it's practical. Punch to the face.
I was getting bored anyway. Alright, knock it off. I'm beat. You got me.
Those were some cool moves, though. I wish we knew how to do magic like that.
I can teach you, if you've got money.
Yeah?
It's a lot of money, though.
Oh, they were generally pretty poor.
Yeah, I figured. So, piss off and leave me alone? I've already wasted too much time on you two.
Wait! Before we go, we need to know. Why were you controlling Marian?
I told you already, 'cause I got paid. And really well, too.
Yeah, but by who?
Okay, well, this all goes back a few years. I was born into magic, literally. My dad was a stage magician, and Mom was a fortune teller. They loved their jobs, and they loved each other.
Aw, that's sweet. I love a good love story.
But over time, their love faded. They needed more in their lives. So they cast a special spell, and 9 moons later, I came along.
How's that work? I'll, explain it to you later.
They taught me everything they knew at a young age. I was a powerful witch by age 4, controlling creatures and minds by age 6.
Wait, like dark art stuff? You don't hang out with that Yamada guy, do you?
He's a poser.
Right?
But one day, Dad took one of his tricks too far, and it vanished them both from this realm. Forever.
Plot twist. That is so sad.
I was left to fend for myself, and there was no chance in hell, which is very real, by the way. I'd be sent to an orphanage, so I set up shop here in Flatirons and started selling my potions, spells, whatever.
Oh, wait, can we go back to this hell is real thing?
Don't distract her. The story's just getting good.
A few years ago, this scrawny little Yakuza weasel shows up at my shop.
Sounds like Ken.
Talking about how big a deal he is, how important his dad is.
Definitely Ken.
They put me on their payroll and covered my expenses if I would just make myself available for any spells, readings, or incantations they ever needed.
Anything for money, huh?
Hey, a witch has gotta survive. I wiped her mind, gave control of her to the Yakuza, and that's the last I heard. Until you two came around. But to be honest, those Yakuza were getting pretty annoying anyway. Always bugging my customers. I've been thinking of breaking our deal soon.
You should, and come help us instead.
Help you what?
Take back the city and defeat Ken and his Yakuza army.
Yeah, well, I didn't mean to give the wrong impression, but I don't give a rat's ass about any of that.
Oh.
However, if you two promise to come around my shop now and then, pick up the business I would have had with them, I'm sure we can come to an arrangement.
I knew you had a good heart.
Don't you ever say that about me again.
Fine, got it.
Here, take my emblem. You'll need it to get back out of the forest.
It's pretty shiny.
And expensive looking.
Don't sell it. You might need it later. The Yakuza gave an emblem to each of their special employees, like myself.
Other witches?
Hardly. I took care of their spells. Another their food. The girl their social media.
Well, thanks for your help, Blaire. We'll be back, I'm sure.
You better. And bring cash. I'm not helping you out for friendship.
Not even a little?
No.
Okay, yeah, we'll bring cash.
Thanks for the emblem.
If this game were to play on Nickelodeon, then they would replace the word ass with donkey.